We're here with Robert Bollinger. You see the sign in the background? That's how he spells it. And he has some interesting vehicles he's going to tell us about. This one here, and a pickup truck over here on the left.
Yeah. How you doing?
How fascinating. Good.
Thanks for coming. Yeah, so we have the Bollinger B1 on this left here.
Yes.
It's a four-door SUV.
Yes.
And then we have the Bollinger B2, which is the four-door pickup.
Uh-huh.
Both vehicles are the same from the nose to the C-pillar.
Sure.
Same motors, same everything, interiors. And then obviously the pickup has a 6-foot bed on it.
Uh-huh.
And same suspension and everything in the rear wheels as the B1.
Sure.
So we're going to make these side by side when we go into production because they share 95% of the same components.
Yes.
And so we are here at the LA Auto Show showing them off. We just finished them this summer. We had our own reveal back in Detroit in September. And so we're now here in LA. We took them out west testing on our videos that we're showing here. We have it on our website. So we took it to Colorado, we took it to Moab, took them off-road, made sure they can do what we say they can do.
See how they adapted.
Yeah, and that's the beginning of our testing. We have a ton of testing to do, a lot of work to do before production, obviously, but they performed the way we wanted them to, and so it was great. So I can show you around?
Yeah, please.
Okay, cool. So again, the whole front of the trucks are the same for both. So what I'm showing you on the B1 is also true for the B2.
Yes.
A big part of it is, of course, with electric, is that the motors and gearboxes are down below this plane here.
Yes.
And then below that plane is the batteries over in the middle. I can show you, walk around to.
And you've coined a new term, or the industry has. I guess this is...
The industry calls this a frunk.
The frunk.
They made that.
Right.
Yeah. So our frunk has a front gate,
yeah,
which is we have a patent on.
Yeah.
Also the pass-through, and we have a patent pending on that as well. So that basically allows the B1 to carry 13-foot boards.
Oh, good.
Through the pass-through with the gates closed. And of course, if you put the rear gate down, it can hold even longer.
Sure.
The B2 can hold 16-foot boards with the tailgates up because obviously it's
so I can go to Home Depot and get a 14-footer and put it in there, or a 12-footer.
And then on the B1, obviously on the B2 you would expect it to carry 4x8 sheets of plywood, but the B1 also does as well. Because in between the rear wheel wells is 49 inches, so you can put sheets of plywood and they stick out the back, tie them down, and you can go. So you can buy the wood, buy the tools, put them in the truck, go somewhere and build something in the middle of nowhere, because you can plug in all your power tools.
I noticed that. How many 110 plugs you've adapted?
There's 10 on each. Yeah. So there's 4 in the back, 2 here, 2 in the middle, and 2 exterior. So say you lock up the truck and you're out camping or building, and you lock the truck for some reason, you can flip a switch and be able to use just the electricity with the truck off.
Boy, how handy that would be, huh?
Also, we're going to have an adapter they can plug into both, and they have 220, so you could weld.
Sure,
So if you buy some metal, you can weld and build whatever you want.
Right.
The doors come off, all the doors come off, all of the window panels come off, roof panels, I mean.
Yeah.
And then I'll show you back here. So this is where it's 49 inches between the two. So those seats come out, you can pull out the rear seats, the middle console comes out, and then you have basically from here to there is like 7 feet, so you can hold sheets of plywood.
Sure.
It's a class 3 truck, which means basically it's about a 5,000-pound vehicle.
Right.
So it can hold 5,000 pounds. The self-leveling suspension will bring it back up, so you stick 5,000 pounds in it, it'll raise back up to this height, and it'll drive like this height.
Oh, yeah.
You won't even realize you have 5,000 pounds in it, because the suspension is tuned to exactly...
Bags of concrete.
Constantly changes, underneath, we got 15-inch ground clearance. That we have 10-inch wheel travel. So if you want to crawl underneath, you can see it's flat all the way across. From wheel to wheel, front and back.
Oh yeah.
We got portal gear hubs in there, which is what helps us get that ground clearance.
Yeah. For building a cabin, this is it.
And then on the B2, all of that's true. And then you have the 6-foot bed. And then the rear, the mid gate comes down, and this opens up, and it becomes an 8-foot bed. Kind of like the Avalanche, is what people compare it to. But it's the electric. Wheel drive, much better truck.
So, And all electric.
All electric, yeah. So it has 2 motors. It's all-wheel drive all the time, and the battery for both is the same battery size, so it's all below here.
Uh-huh.
And here is the battery, and it runs this distance here.
Oh, I see.
It gets mounted in from the bottom.
Sure, sure.
And it's a big pack. It's 120 kilowatt hours, so it's a big pack.
Okay.
And it gives the trucks about a 200-mile range.
And a recharge of
Recharge depends on what is going.
what you're
into it.
charging it with.
Yeah, exactly. So it has the charge ports on this side.
Yeah.
Opposite the plugs on the other. So
Sure.
It's level 1, level 2, and level 3.
Wow.
So you can do direct charging on the highway
Yeah.
and level 1 and 2 at home. Where I
Yeah.
work.
Yeah. I want one.
Oh, good, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, people can you can reserve one online, BollingerMotors.com.
Okay.
$1,000 down.
Uh-huh.
So yeah. And also the windshield comes out. These
Yeah.
pop off easily. The door just like wiggles off in like 3 seconds. But the glass, you need a wrench. You can take
Sure.
it out, but that takes like maybe 20 minutes. So if you live in a nice place like Los Angeles, you can take all that off and just leave it off all the time, right?
Right.
Michigan, you put it back
Although
on.
it's raining outside right now.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, it started raining.
Michigan, you keep it all on
Uh-huh.
most of the time.
Sure. Now, retail asking is going to be in what range?
We announced our price point a couple weeks ago. It's $125,000.
Okay.
It's up there, but it's because of what's in it. It's a big battery pack, 6 gearboxes, 2 motors, ground clearance that's basically twice of anything that's on the road, off-road capability that's better than anything out there.
Yeah,
so
and
it's
you-
like
and you're
ultra
gonna-
capable truck.
Yeah, and you're going to keep it a while. You're not going to
Right.
change it out every 2-3 years.
Right, and that's part of the reason behind the classic styling. You want to keep it forever. Hopefully something you can hand down
Yeah.
when you're older and
Sure.
give it to your kids or whoever.
Sure.
So it's going to be built really tough. It's going to be built to withstand 5,000 pounds of, payload.
Right.
So if you don't do that very often, which of course you won't, it just means the truck will last that much longer. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like the last truck you'll ever have to buy. Is how we see it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then also, true of all electric vehicles, the yearly maintenance is half of a gas truck, or a gas vehicle in any kind of way.
Sure.
Both the electrical costs, electric versus gas, fuel costs, if you will,
Right.
and also maintenance has all been documented a million times.
Sure,
It's half
sure.
the cost.
And what inspired you to build this vehicle? Are you been in the industry a long time?
No, I entered the industry about 4 years ago, so I hired
Oh.
I hired all the people who do know what they're doing, and they're the ones who built it. So the whole team is crazy gearheads and from the industry, and they know what they're doing, and they're amazing. So,
But the concept
the concept, yeah,
is a do-it-yourselfer concept. Somebody said the thing I'd like to have is.
that was I was looking to buy an electric vehicle and go electric, and there's nothing on the market I wanted. And I thought, what do I want?
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
And we put it all into one truck. So we basically made the truck that we wanted.
Yeah, I know
we-
so many guys that
We'll want it.
would want it.
All right, good.
Yeah.
So we made it what we wanted it to be, and then we put it out there 2 years ago with the first concept.
Yeah.
We put it out there and said, who else? Basically, who else is interested in this? And we got a great response.
Yeah.
So we kept going. So it's-
And this is the
simple
first time at Automobility.
This we're actually in the convention hall, so we weren't really part of Automobility, but the B1 2-door was here 2 years ago in the same spot. So if you saw that one, we're in the same area, and now the 4-door versions are back. this year. So,
I see.
Yeah.
I see. Well, and it's one color, or choose your color, or
we'll probably have a
repaint
few
it,
options.
or
We'll probably have a few options, yeah. So we'll have this is black, obviously, but it has a nice shine to it. There's a lot of metallic speck in the paint,
Yeah.
so it reflects that.
Sure.
And then there's a matte coating on top of it, so it doesn't really shine; it reflects. And then the gray one, the Gunhouse Gray, which was the 2-door, that'll probably be the other option. So it could be black, it could be gray, probably come up with another one.
yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah.
Well, congratulations. Nice
Thanks a lot.
job. Fits all my needs, like I said.
We try to get it all in one.
Yeah, well, designed by somebody that maybe has had to run power cords
Right.
off of generators and wish they just would have
Right?
had
Silent,
it there.
Plug it in and
Yeah.
go.
Good. Well, thanks very much,
Thank you.
Mr. Bollinger, for the interview and for explaining these
Great.
new. And now, are they going to be available only online, or are you going to have them in dealerships?
Yeah, they'll be at dealers. There'll be independent dealers in the major cities. So we already have a few of them lined up to sign on the line and become our dealers in New York,
Right.
San Francisco, LA, Miami, Dallas.
Good. So here, LA,
Yeah.
you'll be here.
Yeah, definitely. And so they'll have the service center, the tech, the customer base, the knowledge, if you will. And so, but right now you can make a deposit on our website to hold your place in line.
Yeah.
And then later when we have the dealer near you, then we'll transfer you to them and
Sure.
get to know them.
Sure. Well, as you know, maintenance is king sometimes, and
Yeah, we don't want to reinvent the whole wheel because it's like we want to concentrate on what we do best, which is making a unique product and making it the best and engineering it to like the nth degree.
Sure.
So other people can make components for us.
Sure.
Make them to our specs.
And how about other stuff that people have built into these things now, Wi-Fi and Apple Music and
like our music, you'll be able to connect your phone to it and play your own music. Simple
Yeah.
things like that. We'll have heated seats because it's good for EVs to have heated seats because it's
Right.
less ambient heating that you have to do.
Right, right.
So it's going to have some creature comforts, but it's basically mostly about its capability. Off-road storage, being
Sure. Everything's built into the phone now, so
Right.
you really don't have to build it in the car anymore.
Exactly.
GPS mapping and all that.
Exactly.
Thank you so much for your
Sure.
time.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Thank you.